All right, here we go. We have the Etheria restart little thingy. We're gonna check this out. Those of you guys that are coming from Epic 7, this is the game that's gonna be closest to Epic 7 that's come out for a long time. I am very excited for it. I guess this is sponsored. I think every Etheria restart video I do is sponsored. I'm gonna say that now because somebody said something. As you see, I'm exhausted. Part 5 of the guide of Epic 7 is up. As of right now, it's uploading currently. Any of you guys that are coming in though, let me go ahead and grab the live stream link, but it is going to be up in just a second. Upload is complete, processing begins shortly. So try to make sure I had all this done in time. At the same time, I am exhausted to an extreme I don't think I've ever been. I am cooked. I just went and got food though, so we're gonna get some food and check all this stuff out. But let me go to my channel real quick and let me send this into, I gotta change the thumbnail on this, but let me go send this into second. We'll come out. Let me go to my Discord and throw it in there. Up to the top. Announcements at everybody. Can you guys hear it, by the way? Live stream. Reacting. IDK. Doing. Come hang. Part 5 of the guide up in just a second. Oh my goodness, I am tired, boys. Part 5, it's technically up, brothers. It's technically up. Give me just a second. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. And bang. Oh, save image as, save, bang, done. There we go. But part 5 is upload. I'm just waiting for it to do the thing. You know what I mean? Gaming option, Etheria restart. Is that even an option on YouTube? Ooh, it is. Nice. So change this. Bang, bang. Okay, I'll catch you guys up on everything in just a second. Let me save this. All right, we pinged our Discord. All right, no Twitch today. Just YouTube. That's it. Man, hold up. Excited this. Okay, so I just went to get some food, so I got some. I got a quesadilla. My guy, part 5 win is up. All right, hold on. Can I public it? It says processing still. All right, part 5 is done. I made sure to get it done before I started this. But yeah, no Twitch today, Kefnet. We're just chilling. Funny thing, I'm actually thinking of playing this game. I just haven't looked into it. The game is going to be good, I think. I'm excited for it. Hello there, what's up? Can you guys hear everything? We good to go? Wait, different game? This is a Etheria restart. We're just doing a quick little watch party for the live stream that they have going. And then after this, actually, hold up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna hide my display capture and I'm gonna try something. I need to open my voice meter. I'm curious because I need to be able to hear what is going on. I'm hoping you guys can hear it too. I just don't want to show everything on my computer if I can help it. So give me 1 second. Let me turn it back on. 7 game display capture. Okay. Oh, I can hear it now. Let's go. Copyrighted music. I can already tell. Let's go. Sick. All right. What do you think about this game for anyone playing? It looks okay to start. Okay, I'm gonna have another video up on it, I think tomorrow. But we'll see. Little isn't like, if this shit is 3 hours long, I'm gonna smash my head into my monitor. Was the YouTube only stream? Yep, YouTube only stream. But part 5ers, guys, part 5 is uploaded. It'll be public in just a second. I promise. We're almost there. I got a new shirt though. Check this out. Okay, so just so you guys know, I went to see my friend. I told you guys I was going to do it. I didn't finish part 5 before I left. Whenever I went to go see him, I planned on coming home that night. It was a 3-hour drive. And with the 3-hour drive, I got there. I didn't bring clothes. I did everything possible to not stay. He convinced me to stay. I spent $200 on a damn hotel room to sleep for like 4 hours. Hey, Valky's online, brothers. Spent $200 to sleep for 3 hours. And I came home the next morning. But I'm so far behind because of all that, so I apologize. I'm doing the best I can, but my friend, he's about to have a baby. The baby's due in like 2 weeks, so it's probably one of the last times I'm gonna get to hang out with him. So I went and did that, and then today I went and I told you guys that we have a family friend who has cancer. They're dying. Their son died. Their husband died. They want to go to the casino with me. Okay. I went to the casino with them this morning. I had a crazy session, actually. It's really cool. My mom's birthday was recently. So I went, I got down to $150, came back, got up to I got up a couple $100, so I took the winnings I had for the day. It was $270. I was up 270. I went to my mom and told her to come on, or to pick a color, red or green, or red or black for roulette, and then she guessed red. I went and put it on red, it hit red. So I gave her $300 plus I got her an Apple Pen because I had some Best Buy points. So I was able to do something cool for her birthday. But this was just a hard week for me, guys. I am so exhausted. I'm drunk now. I have been drinking, just so you're aware. I went and got a quesadilla and I had some drinks, but we're gonna check this out, see how things are going. Is this official? Sure, it's official enough. You know the best part of a quesadilla, by the way, brothers, is sour cream. If you don't get sour cream, you're doing life wrong. Will you feel better? I feel fine. Tomorrow, once I wake up, we're back in grind mode. It's just, I'm getting hounded. Where's part 5? Where's part 5? Brothers, it's up. Hold on, let me see if it's actually up now. I'm trying my best, dude. Theory hype, but yeah. So we got a theory restart, though. There's a game coming soon. It's about to start. Let's see what we got going on here. What did you spend $200 on a hotel room? Because I needed to sleep. I couldn't drive home on that little sleep. Okay, here we go.
Etheria Final Test Direct. I'm your host, Mary.
Hi, everyone. I'm Michael.
Today, we're
Michael,
giving you the
that's almost me.
scoop on the upcoming
Hey, feeling for
official
Etheria?
launch
I'm
of
excited.
Etheria.
They just need to do
Michael and
things
I will
correctly.
walk you through
We'll
all
see
the
how it
exciting
ends up going.
features this version has to offer. Michael, once
There's
you
some
give
things I
everyone
want
a
worked
quick
on for
overview
sure,
of what Etheria is
but
all about.
overall the game looks like it's going to be fun.
Etheria is an urban supernatural strategy RPG with a turn-based combat system that really stands out.
Here's your stream up, yeah.
Classic turn-based gameplay and mixed it with deep strategic elements.
Is that good? Let me know. I'll turn it up more if you need it.
Something that feels fresh and exciting. The flexibility in battles is incredible. You can create so many different team combinations
is that too loud
based
now?
on each animus's unique abilities. Also, you can control the action in real time.
They say in June there's a beta coming out in like 2 weeks.
When you pull off those perfect
I'm going to be grinding with you guys, hopefully.
That feeling is amazing.
That sounds amazing. Plus, it's fully cross-platform on PC, iOS, and Android, so you can play whenever and wherever you want. We've got a lot to cover today about what makes Etheria special, but first, let's check out the preview video.
What if it'll have real? Yeah, it has real-time PvP, Javon. That's why I like it. That's why I'm gonna be playing it. It's a real-time PvP game that's releasing now, so everyone's on the same level. Amazing. So if you feel like you're 6 years behind on Epic 7, it's okay. This is a game you can play that you'll be at the same stage as everyone else at the same time. And it has a PC port. It has a Steam version, has a PC client, I believe, or it has a PC client for sure. And then it has mobile. Yeah, and the PC client's good. Yeah, that's what I play it on currently. I have a dev account that I can play on. It when it's part Epic 7, it's uploaded. I'm just waiting for it to finish processing and it'll be up. It's almost done. I made sure to finish it before I did this, and I am exhausted. Yeah, dark skinned characters? I believe 1. And it's Matthias. Dude, she is. Oh, buddy. That character is free gray. He's super strong. I'm going to be doing a guide for this game, just like my Epic 7 guides, and Gray will be a very critical part. Not gonna lie, I don't like the walk around part of the campaign. I think it's campaign. It's such a small portion of the game. I don't really care for it either, but I want to play the PvP of it. The character designs, I like. The 5v5 animations are they're okay. They look good.
June 5th.
Not Epic 7, but starting at the same time as everybody else is going to be fun for at least 4 months. Guaranteed.
You can also head to the Etheria website to pre-register for your preferred platform.
Game looks amazing. I would play. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Pre-register now, and you'll get exclusive rewards.
For hyperlink
exclusive rewards. Shit.
Isn't available yet? Don't worry. We're working hard to bring the release to your areas too. Stay tuned for updates to ensure everyone has the best experience at
May 8th, so it's 11 days.
On May 8th.
We can all play the beta for 11 days. I'll do a day-by-day little either stream or private video.
Will come with multiple rebates at the official launch.
And you can spend money on this one and you get rebated. You're gonna spend the beta, the refund policy? Yeah, I'll probably spend a little bit.
In the first part, Mary and I will introduce what Etheria is all about. We'll show you all the exciting content coming at launch. Plus, we'll reveal brand new
50 plus animus, so that means they're adding like 20 characters.
After that, we have a special segment lined up for you. Our community manager, Chris, will host a hyperlink conference. He'll be joined by content creators and Etheria's game director to explore the game and share all the exciting...
That is the hardest script reading I've ever seen in my life.
All right, let's dive right in. First up, Michael, what's the main storyline and background of Etheria?
That is the hardest script reading I've ever seen. Like staring at the monitor with the words. That's insane.
To survive, people transfer their consciousness into a virtual world called Etheria, where they live alongside animals, beings who wield
doing the
power
best they
of
can.
animal.
She's staring at the screen.
But then
This was last time too. Their whole like whoever they're getting for these things, I'm not a big fan of.
Putting human lives at risk. To fight back,
skip story. I can't click skip, guys. I'm stuck.
To cleanse the Genesis and restore balance to this fractured.
Dude, he's like they're reading a script. Come on, get a content creator in there that knows how to do this shit.
It's so unique and immersive.
Absolutely.
So unique and immersive.
Now, let's jump right into the game and check out the actual gameplay. When you start the game, the first thing you'll experience is the main
You gotta start
character's
female
home.
character. If you make that mistake, you're cooked.
Like a cozy living space.
They give you back all. I don't know what the exact thing. I'll give you guys a video over the refund and everything.
In the aftermath of the apocalypse.
Content creators are too expensive. Are we?
A cozy home
I'm
away from
cheap.
the freezing and desolate world. It creates such a comforting vibe.
Same here. The main character's home isn't just cozy. It's also functional. You can use the workbench to
Are these
develop and
professionals?
upgrade your enemies.
This is legitimately
Browse the
script
archives
reading.
with the Chaco ring. Access other helpful features.
This is
The big
one
TV in
cool
front
but
of you
annoying
lets
thing
you
with the game is the
perform
pets.
hyperlink summons to bring a new animus to your team. Also, you can quickly jump to any function using the shortcut bar. Most importantly, as a hyperlinker, you use the hyperlink device at home to dive into and explore the world of Etheria.
Looks like
It literally
the
sounds like
excitement is
ChatGPT.
just
Like,
ahead. After all,
what is
the
this?
heart of the adventure happens in the virtual world.
Will it
of
be free to play as
Etheria.
Epic 7? It's
That's
actually
right.
more free to play
In the
than
main
Epic 7 from what it's
storyline, as a
looking like.
hyperlinker, you can explore sandbox
Imprints are a
style
little bit
levels in the virtual
stronger,
world.
but you
You'll
can't
team up with
infinite
your
farm.
partner Maggie
So
and other animus to take on
we'll see
challenges
how that
together.
balances
We
actually.
built Etheria using Unreal Engine,
Sound
which let us
impressed.
create these gorgeous game environments and characters. The main story
They're
features
monotone.
high-quality cinematic scenes that really pull you into the world as you explore and uncover its secrets.
Those scenes are absolutely mind-blowing.
There was
I can't
one
wait to
word
see
with
what
the
kind of
difference
story will
in
unfold.
his
For
dialogue there.
hyperlinkers who want to focus on
I'm already
efficiency,
complaining. I'm
you can
sorry. I'm
speed up
excited for the
story
game.
by
I'm
holding
really
down the
not
fast
too
forward
happy
button,
every time
or
they do
even
these live
skip
streams.
scenes altogether.
They're paying,
While
in my
exploring,
opinion,
you
the
take out
wrong
weaker
people for it.
enemies with stealth attacks. But for the tough
Get
ones,
Sean
you'll
B
need to
or
face them
Vulcan or
head-on.
somebody to do this
Combat
for
in
you.
Etheria uses
It'll
a
cost you the
turn-based
same
system
amount of
where your
money,
animus'
probably
speed
close to
determines
it,
who acts
and
first.
they'll actually be excited for the
Skills
game.
don't use up resources, but they do have cooldowns. When you're up against powerful
That
enemies,
character that
you'll
just
really
showed,
need to think about your strategy.
She is free. It's a free 5-star
From
you
what
get.
you're saying,
She's pretty
it
cool
sounds like
and really strong.
combat in Etheria really makes you think strategically. So, Michael, what's your advice for new players? How should they put together?
She's
their
squinting
team
to
of
read the
animals?
monitor.
It's honestly not as complicated as it sounds, and it's super fun. Let me break down how combat and team building work. Early in the story, you'll already have access
There's
to a
I know
strong
they have no emotion whatsoever.
During the
I have more
prologue,
emotion
Maggie
blasted
introduces
here
you
at
to
9
four
p.m. at
powerful
night.
animuses from the Union, so you're
Watching
set up
this
for
shit.
success right away.
I
You'll
don't.
need
How do they
Gray, who
hire
boosts
these people?
critical damage,
The number of times you
Shaki,
refresh
who
energy,
boosts
yeah, it's
stun enemies
10
and help
refreshes,
teammates.
so you guys can't
Dorothy,
farm
who keeps everyone
infinitely.
healed up, and SSR Animus
Have done it.
Leon,
I mean,
who deals massive
give them a
damage.
script.
These four make
Make
an
the
awesome,
people play the
well-rounded team
game.
that can handle
That's why
most
content
great
creators are the
challenges.
best people to hire for this.
They're
Hire
perfect
the
for
big
farming
people,
equipment
have them come in.
dungeons,
They know the
other
game. They're gonna
early
be fun
game content.
to watch.
Leon
But this is
especially
like the
stands
most
out with her
monotone thing I've ever
incredible
heard.
damage output. She'll carry you until you build more specialized teams. You'll probably see her dominating PvP matches too. Players love her.
It's obvious each animus has
Easy
their
to
own
reroll
role
on.
in
It's like
battle.
20 minutes. It's
Winning
pretty
comes
long.
down to finding the right combinations
Maybe
and
30. It's
strategy.
between 20 and 30
Michael,
minutes to
can you
reroll.
tell
It's a
us
long
about
reroll
some
because it
other
has
animus
stages you have to
units
walk
and what
around on
makes
for the
them
beginning.
cool?
I did reroll in
sure.
the beta, but
Each animus in Etheria.
I'll
has been
reroll for the
carefully
real
designed.
game too.
When we
I'll
launch
give
on
it a try.
June 5th, you'll get to meet
Maybe that
even
Grim
more
Reaper
new
Scythe user.
characters.
He's not
Let
great.
me
His
give
name's
you a quick
Kloss.
preview
He has
of
that
the 5 new
extinction
animus
skill,
coming at
which
launch
isn't
on
bad,
June
but
5th. Real Mocha,
not
the
the best.
Union sweetheart.
New character.
A tiny
She wasn't in the
sugar-loving
game.
girl who loves the spotlight. Rosa, who's
Oh boy, hold up. New characters.
Tsukiyomi,
Oh, they're
the
all
top
good.
student council
Like, the
president
designs
at
are
13th
perfect.
District High School. Born,
Oh, of course
one
she's in high
Astral
school.
Union's 3 CEOs who hide
They
a
had to
sharp
ruin
mind
it.
behind a friendly face. And Mia, who's super energetic and always looking on the bright side.
Sounds like each
Sounds
animus
like me.
brings something totally unique to the
Yeah,
table.
Joyce Banner at the
As a
start. Yeah, you
player,
get to
you'll
pick.
need to think about which
That's
ones
cool.
to
All
level
5 of those
up
characters are
based on what challenges
pretty good
you're
design.
facing.
I don't like the
And that's
little
not
girl,
all.
but
There are over 50
I have to say that for FBI purposes.
Don't worry about running out of resources.
Yo, good job on the guide. I'm a new player. Easy to follow and fun to play. Hell yeah. New episode of the guide is up right after this. Actually, it might be good to go.
Oh, and speaking of the big TV we mentioned earlier, it's not
It's
just
still
for show.
processing. I'm doing the best I can.
Animus companions. But it's the
Oh my Lanta, I want to pause the video. Holy moly. That character is new as well. Sign me up. How do I gear grind if I can't farm infinitely? What, on Epic 7 or on this? You just gear farm slowly. Freya. Oh, brother. Wait, is she light or dark? Oh no, she's grass. Hey. Oh, I want to see her in action. You can't tell me this doesn't look pretty good. This is like almost a Cocolis XE7 on this character. That's nice. That's real nice. And they got the physics going. Hell yeah, brother. It's not going 4. My guild's not active enough. Yeah. That's why I wasn't a huge rush to do 5, because so many people are stuck at 4.
To a single enemy. The first instance can apply 1 stack
Nightmare
of Dreamlight to a random ally, while the second has a chance to apply Nightmare to the target enemy for 1 turn.
What's Nightmare do?
Allows teammates to consume 1 stack of Nightmare and trigger Purify.
Dude, debuffs are so pointless in this game. This character's already dealing with debuffs even more, and Nightmare just deals more damage. It's like a target of the game. Debuffs are so stupid. That's one thing they have to refix. My screen is too big for a character like this. This game come out, there's a beta coming out in 2 weeks.
Freya grants all allies
defense buff,
and 2
nice.
stacks of Dreamlight for 2 turns.
Oh, pairing her with Rael or whatever his name is. This would be sick. Well, he already gave himself defense buff.
And deals 4 instances of massive damage, each with a chance to apply Nightmare for 1 turn. Freya possesses a variety of unique
I mean, she's good for
effects.
PvE and PvP, it looks like.
Allies with a continuous cleansing effect.
The Nightmare is really good for PvE. When part 5, it's uploaded. I'm waiting for it to process. It'll be up right after the stream or in the middle of the stream. I'm publishing it right once it's done.
And reduces enemy action.
This Heinrich character's sick. He's one of the few characters that can strip in the game. He's like a cleave style character, but potentially used in like middle ground. Just for strip effect.
Team utility through support and action progress manipulation. While damaging enemies, she impedes their actions through.
I like her though. I really hope they release more characters exactly like how they did her. Very fan service, but I like the service. I mean, I'm a fan. How long does the PvE take for you on Etheria? It's actually challenging. It's not easy.
Wow, Freya looks amazing.
The guy on the right sounds better.
After launch, she definitely has both the style and power to back it up.
She's staring at the fucking voice prompt.
I'm worried I won't be able to pull her when the game
like you can tell they need to put the camera in the voice prompt if they're gonna do this.
Limited time featured summon, and this banner has a special feature everyone should know about. In this pool, your chances of getting Freya are significantly higher. Plus, you only need 100 crystals per pull, and there's no 50-50 chance involved. When you sub in your first SSR, it's guaranteed to be Freya.
No 50-50? Hey, that's not bad. When does the theory come out? The full game's early June, but we have a beta in 2 weeks. Is it just the first banner, no 50-50, or is it permanent no 50-50? Like Epic 7 then, if there's no 50-50, that's fantastic. Yeah, pretty good. I'll take that all day.
To welcome new players to Etheria, we've prepared 1 beginner exclusive summons. Guarantees an SSR only 40 pulls, and during the official launch, we'll also have a raid-up summon for the fan favorite SSR Animus Messiah. If you're a fan,
Messiah's sick, but they nerfed him into the ground. So I'm curious, any launch date? I think it's like June 5th or something, somewhere around there. I'll let you guys know official release date. I have it sponsored. Everything I do for Theory, by the way, guys, is sponsored. Every video I do because I'm on a contract with them. So this is a game I planned on playing anyway, though. Keep that in mind. I am going to play this game, and if I stop liking it, I'm ending the contract and not playing it anymore. I could care less. I have the other contracts for other games, but the fact that I was going to play it, just know I have to put the quotation sponsored in everything I do. Someone got on to me about it the other day.
By combining matrix points for modules and shells, you can activate.
So the modules and overall gearing of this game is absolutely great. Dude, she's hot too.
For example,
all these like they got the V in there. You know what I'm saying? That's nice. Honkai have 2-star rating and go play. Wait, really? Is it open beta? Yeah, it's open beta. So you guys can all try it with me in 2 weeks.
To stats like attack, defense.
It's like exactly
crit
2
damage,
weeks from today.
healing, speed, and more.
But
On
these,
top of that,
you can
there
have
are
up to
6
like 3 to
specialized
4
matrix
different
effects that need
sets.
specific combinations of
You just said
modules
every
and
limited
shells,
will take Freya
each
banner to
contributing
guarantee his
6
favorite
points to
character.
activate.
Okay.
Wait,
You get the
Michael,
campaign for the beta,
that's a lot
probably, yeah.
to
They might
process.
make slight
Let's
adjustments,
break it
but
down step by step. First, can you tell us more about these modules you mentioned?
Sure thing. The module system gives players tons of customization options. The 3 modules on the left have
the
fixed
guy is a
primary
little, I
attributes,
hate to
while the
say
3
it,
on the right
but the
can
guy's a
equip
little bit
any
better.
primary attribute, including
Dogi
those with
Dogi is hot. Dogi
specialized
Dogi's
matrix
also the
effects we
strongest
just
character
talked
in the
about.
game as of
Plus,
last beta.
modules can be upgraded to randomly
It's
unlock
fully reset
additional
wipe. It'll be a
secondary
full reset
attributes for
wipe, but
even
if you
more
spend
stats.
money, you'll get some of
Got
your
it. So
purchases
the module
refunded.
system offers lots of flexibility
I
for
think you get
customizing
refunded
builds.
in
But
in-game
where do we
currency
actually
when
get
the
these modules?
full game
You
comes
can
out
earn
like 2
modules
weeks
by
later.
challenging 3 unique bosses in
So this is your
thresholds,
gear farming
each
of the
with
game.
14
You can
difficulty
background battle,
levels.
guys. You
Different
can start your
bosses drop
farm and
different
close the
modules,
damn
and the
game.
higher the difficulty, the better
They both
modules
sound
you
robotic.
get.
I know,
That's
it's
great.
awful to
And
watch.
here's a cool
I need
feature.
to.
After beating a boss at a
Hopefully
certain
they'll see my
difficulty,
opinion
you'll
here because this
unlock
is a sponsored video. I'm sure they'll go
continuous
back
battles
and like
based
kind
on
of
your
get my
star
opinion with it.
rating. During
But
these battles, you can minimize the
hire some
combat
different
screen
people,
and check
man.
out other parts of the
This
game
happened
while the
last
fights
time
are
too.
in
It sounded
battle.
like I was just listening
When
to
you're
robots.
done, just claim your rewards. Being able to AFK farm is super convenient.
I mean, it's just a
Now,
new
besides
game. It'll be
modules,
fun.
we also mentioned needing shells to complete the matrix
The-
setup.
They
Here,
sound like they're from a
wanna
mobile
explain
game on
more
TikTok.
about the
Yeah,
shells?
they're getting paid to
Absolutely.
talk
What
about something
exactly
they're
are
never
shells
going to
in
play or
Etheria?
never have
Shells are
played
basically
anything similar.
companions or pets, and
Can we
each
go
one
offline to
has
farm?
unique
Yes.
skills.
You start your
Some
farm, you
shells
close the
actively attack
game,
enemies,
open
while
Facebook,
others
whatever the hell you
provide
want to do,
stat boosts to your
and you
enemies.
continue farming.
Different types of shells
So
have
then you
different
open the
abilities,
game
and they
later
can
and
be
you're done.
upgraded
And it
to
could be
unlock
for any
stronger
stage, whether you're
skills
farming
and
gear,
passive
these
effects.
shells.
You can also
It's
use
really
material
nice. That's
reconstruction
I
to
played the beta a
refine
lot.
passive effects for better results.
Gravity is multiplied in
You
this
can get
game,
shells by
thankfully.
taking
We
on
get to see
Grim
crazy
Pursuit
physics.
mode, where 10
First I
unique
thought the
bosses
speaking
are
was
waiting
robot,
to
then
be
they showed the
challenged.
people. I was surprised. Yeah,
Before
it's because they're
jumping into battle, you can
staring
check
at a
the boss
prompt.
details page or the
Wait, that's new.
archive to see which shells or modules drop from each stage.
Wait, you have to
That
fight
way, you
Hoyan?
can target
Hoyan's a sick
exactly
character in
what
the
you
game.
want. By the way,
Those are new
Etheria
pets.
also has a super
This beta's gonna be
convenient
good. No
loadout
streaming on Twitch,
you
not
can
for
save
this,
your
no.
favorite equipment setups in the development interface and load them whenever you need. Plus, you can unequip everything with just one click. Super handy.
Punk said Facebook.
All right, now that we've
All right,
covered
buddy.
the basics of gameplay and character progression,
Is part
I
5 of the
think
guide
you've got a
done?
good idea of what Etheria
Let's
is
see.
all about. Let's take a short break.
Yes.
It's
and before we
still
go,
processing,
just a quick
boys.
Reminder, Etheria
Maybe it's because I'm
officially
live
launches
streaming.
on
It'll be
June
up right
5th,
after the
and
stream, I promise.
registration is now open on all
Yeah, it's still
major
being
game stores.
processed. I don't know.
Head over to the official Etheria
Right after
website
stream, part
and
5's up.
register for your platform
If you don't
of
believe
choice
me,
to
can I
snag
show
some
you this?
exclusive rewards.
Can I
When
show
the
you
game
this?
officially launches,
I'm
you
not
can
lying.
use
It's
the
processing.
redeem code on
Okay,
your
part
screen
5 of the
to
guide's
get
almost
any
here.
of our prototypes. So be sure to grab a screenshot. And don't forget, during
Ooh,
the final test
there's a code.
phase, you can also use redeem codes for even more.
They should have made
Anima
unequipping
final
costs for
test
old
phase
time's sake. There is no unequipped cost.
Anima prototypes. So stay
Nice.
tuned. Now sit back and
Pinky
enjoy
promise?
this
I
exciting
showed you.
teaser
There's
video.
the proof.
After this, we'll dive
This
into
better
more
version of Outer Plane,
Etherea's
yeah.
gameplay
I would not
features.
have played Outer.
See
Outer
you
Plane
in a
didn't have
bit.
PvP. Like, it didn't have great PvE and didn't have PvP. Oh, sick. Hold up. Mm-hmm.
せいぜいあがくのねこれからが本番よ
Mm-hmm.
みんな本気で行くぞ
Do any of you guys have a sister that looks like that character just did? Because if you do, DM me. ASAP.
Welcome back to the Etheria official launch direct. Next up, we're diving into the game's rich
Going all in a
and
rows,
varied
though?
gameplay modes.
That's right. Etheria has even more exciting modes waiting for you. In the Trial Challenge, there are 4 unique challenge modes, each with its own gameplay style and special rewards. Then there's Animus Echoes, which features a variety of side
Bro, is
stages
2 down
centered
bad?
around each
2
animus
up
you
good.
complete.
More
Clearing
like
these
it.
stages rewards you with tons of
Heinrich's
goodies.
sick. Wait, you have to
Some
fight him?
Vouchers, upgrade materials.
They did a lot
even
of changes.
avatars and other cosmetic items for your character.
Hot.
Don't forget about Phantom
This
Theater, a
is awesome.
multiplayer challenge
You can
where
play
2
with your friends
hyperlinkers
for
team
a
up with 3
PvE style
squads
content to get a high
take down
score. It's
powerful
really
bosses.
good designed.
The higher your battle rating, the better your rewards,
Mhm.
and they reset weekly. So
So I
there's
can carry
always
all
something
of
to
you
work for.
through it,
Deep
which is gonna be
within
fun.
Etheria lies the abyss of decay, known as Ember. Hyperlinkers are sent to explore this mysterious space in Ember Exploration Mode. This mode features 42 sequential areas where you'll tackle exploration challenges and battle various bosses. In these areas, you'll encounter consciousness corridors that require sandbox-style exploration, mine rifts where you'll face specific Animus teams.
This game mode's okay. It's like the automaton tower of this game. Or it resets monthly, I believe. The rewards are good, but it's pretty damn hard. The PV in this game is hard.
Ethernet rally, where you'll build 3 Animus teams starting from different
This is, dude, I forgot this was in the game. I barely touched this last beta. There are a lot of different game modes at the start of this game, and a lot of PvE.
Wow,
So as you guys are worried it's a PvP gotcha, there's so much you can do for PvE. Why is the cat so cute? Because he's cute. He loves me too. He's so happy. Yeah, hard PvE is nice.
To make sure Etheria offers plenty of depth, we've also
What's my
added
cat's name?
limited
Knight
time
or
event modes
Noct.
alongside the 4 fixed
Heck and
modes in Trial
Chonker? Dude,
Challenge.
look how chunky
These
he is.
rotating events are fun.
We don't
easy
need to listen
jump
to
into,
robots reading
and
a script.
packed with
I'll
great
tell you guys
rewards.
what's important
The
here.
Cubic game is a mode where you use magical cards on randomly generated numbered discs to adjust the difficulty, effects, and rewards of each stage.
New player guide at the episodes. It's, oh wait, I think it's done, boys.
Varying difficulties and use random cards.
It hasn't loaded a thumbnail yet, but it's processed, so it'll be up in like 2 minutes.
To target the rewards you want and then take on the bosses to claim them. Then there's Champions Call, a prediction event where teams from major Etheria factions compete in the arena.
Wait, that sounds cool. That wasn't in the last beta.
Guess correctly and you'll earn
Oh, you can bet.
rewards.
That's what it is.
These
Has like a
2 limited time
gambling
events
system.
will kick off with the official launch.
Yeah,
And
Etheria
we'll
Restart
keep
has a
adding
PC
more
client and
exciting
it's on
content.
Steam, I believe.
This all sounds
So you can
amazing.
play either
After
one.
hearing
And
about
it's
so
on
many
mobile,
fun
obviously.
And diverse gameplay features, I'm really looking forward to the official launch. So, Michael, for new players like me, what's the best way to quickly get the hang of the
She's
game
never
and
playing the
start
game.
enjoying everything
What
it
is
offers?
this? Don't
Don't
even
worry,
pretend.
We've definitely thought about
Stop
new
pretending.
players. We know it can feel
Well, was that a
overwhelming with
roguelike
so
game
much
mode?
to
It looked
do.
like it, yeah.
So
They have a
make sure
few
there's
new game
plenty
modes
of
coming.
guidance to help everyone
I
get
gamble
started.
more now.
In
Heck yeah,
Etheria,
brother.
We've prepared a series of hyperlink
So
charts.
this is like the
By following the prompts in these
origin
charters,
of the
you'll
new Epic
gradually
7,
learn
going
the
through your
ins and outs of
missions,
the
and it
game
tells you what to
while
do.
earning some
It's
awesome
nice, has a lot of
rewards
stuff
along
you can
the way.
get.
Plus,
You guys will
the
see in the
powerful
beta.
starter Animus Leon can carry
Hopefully
you
dailies
all the
don't
way
take too
into
long.
the
They
late
don't.
game.
They're really cool.
The
Well,
hyperlink charter
they're
includes
quick.
exclusive quests for Leon and
to
completing
log in,
them will
get
give
it
you
started,
tons of
close out
upgrade
your game
materials,
while it's background farming, then come
including
back, your
Leon's
dailies are
Animus, which
done.
helps
So
you
this
power her
can
up
be a
quickly.
super casual side game.
And that's not all. Outside of the game, we've teamed up with the famous strategy site Hell Hades to create a dedicated
Yeah, Hell Hades.
Etheria page.
Zox is
The
working on
folks at
stuff
Hell
for that.
Hades have even put together a short video for us. Let's take a look.
Oh shit.
Hey guys, Hell Hades here.
This is
Today
the
we're
Raid
gonna be
Shadow
bringing
Legends
you
guy,
some
brothers.
awesome news.
I heckin'
The
love
team at
Raid.
hellhades.com,
This
we're gonna be
PS5
collaborating
or
with
P5 as
Etheria
Zeo fight? No,
Restart,
we're on
and
chapter
gonna be
3 of part
creating
5.
Guides. We're going to be doing hero tutorials. and
Zox is
more,
making
the
all
things
these
you'd
videos
expect
for
from
them.
the HH Gaming
But
team.
the thing is,
The
a lot of the
content's
characters are
gonna
getting
go
changed and
live
they have a bunch of videos
April
up.
when the game launches.
So it's gonna have to
in
redo everything.
Etheria Restart has got tons
Hilarious.
of content
Not
already,
hilarious, 'cause I love
both
Zox, but-
PvE and PvP, including live arena on launch. And when the Hell Hades team got to try the game, we knew
See, exactly.
we wanted to cover it. It's got so much packed into it. We know the community is going to love it. There's just so much depth. Different
Hire
builds,
content
different
creators
characters,
for your
different
shit.
formations to
This is
try.
infinitely
So we
better
know
than
we're
listening
gonna
to the
need
two
those
robots.
walkthroughs
Hire
from
content creators for
Arena.com. So
everything
mark the
you
date,
do.
the 5th of
People
June,
that are
that's
going to
when
play the
Etheria
game.
Restart is going to go live. Let's
Hentai
hype
Hunter?
the world.
Could be. His name's Simon. He's sick.
Welcome back to the Direct.
Hire
Next up,
content
we're
creators
diving
for this
into
shit.
More gameplay features. Michael, earlier you mentioned the Phantom Theater, a multiplayer mode where players team up.
But
to
so
get
much
some
energy, sounds like he loves it. He does.
Are there
Simon
any
is,
other
he's
multiplayer
into these
features
kind
in
of
the game?
games. Just like me, just like
That
every
brings
other
us to the
person you see
Union
watching
system,
this.
which
I
I'm excited
hate
to
seeing
introduce
companies do
next.
this.
In Etheria, you can create your
Love hard
own
PV,
union
hoping
and invite
it's not
friends to
hentai
join.
where it's just
In
HP
your
inflation.
union,
It's
you'll
not.
earn
It's
daily
not.
rewards just for
I
signing
played the
in.
beta. It's not
Work
that.
together on weekly tasks for extra resources and shop for upgrade materials.
Well,
in the
there's been
Union
like
shop.
6 betas.
Plus, with the Union Aid feature, you can request Animus prototype shards from your Union.
Oh,
members.
this is
Collect
sick.
enough
So your
shards and you can
imprints,
upgrade
just
your
from being in
Animus's
your
animal
guild,
level.
you can get imprints
You
for
can
your
also
characters,
contribute
which
new
is
wishes to
very,
help
it
out
takes
your
out
fellow
of the
Union
pay to
members.
win
In the
factor.
Union's Anchor
So
Recon Challenge,
at the
you'll team up
start,
with
the
other
super pay to
members
win
take
people
down
might be a
3
little ahead
powerful
by a bunch of
bosses of
summons,
varying
but this bounces everyone out
You'll need to organize
over
a
time. So
5-player
after like 2 to
squad
3
for these
months,
tough
everyone will
bosses,
be in a
and
good
even
spot of
borrow
basically being the
support
exact
animus from
same
other
playing
Union
field,
members.
which is fantastic.
Each time you chip away at a boss's health, you'll earn
Part
a
5
reward
is-
based on the damage dealt.
Part 5 is coming out
When you
right now.
finally defeat
Well,
the
let me
boss,
wait
you'll
till
get a
after the live
victory
stream and I'll
chest
post it,
packed
okay?
with Union points.
It's public, but if you guys are willing to hang out, it's alive. I just finally uploaded it.
So far, Michael has introduced us to tons of Etheria's PvE content.
If you don't believe me, here it is.
I'm really curious, what kind of PvP
Clearing Banshee.
does the game offer?
It finally finished processing.
Strong foundation of
It'll be up right after.
Deep progression systems and a wide
Dudes aren't that strong either. They are kind of strong.
Also put a lot of effort into
they give a lot.
it's
not extra skills, it's extra stats and extra damage. But the damage amount that it gives is substantial at 6 imprints.
The Arena realm
Banshee, it's not really a Banshee guide, you just use your story team. But it's basically telling you guys to get to account rank 60 so we can actually progress in the guide. Because I had to stop at account rank 60.
But you also need a solid defensive team.
Arena's pretty fun in this. Actually, Arena might be more fun than the live Arena. So basically no point in spending in this game. You can spend. I mean, they're going to have skins. Once you see the skins, they already have more skins than Epic 7 and the game's releasing. Like, I think there's like 30 skins. So it's just cosmetics. But yeah, it's not pay to win. Skins don't give stats, which is amazing. They're really focused on trying to make this a esports style thing. They got Schneel like an auto Banshee.
And yes, it
Proud of
supports
you.
global cross-server matchmaking.
All right, here we go. This is where the good stuff is. They got Doki Doki. This is already a fake match. Everyone bans Doki.
During this
Who's
phase,
fighting?
Neither side can pick the same character.
Who
After
knows?
Both sides have chosen 5 animus. You'll get to
Live
pick one
Arena
hero
of them
from
take
pairs.
fucking ages
The
to move.
strategic
Yeah.
battle begins right from the selection.
I really don't care how long these parts of the
Your
guide come out.
opponent
At the end of the day, it's quality
Summit
content. I
Arena
appreciate it.
also offers
I appreciate
rank-up
that.
rewards,
I'm trying my
including
best.
unique avatar frames
If
for
you
reaching
can't tell, I'm
certain tiers.
exhausted.
At the end of the season, you'll earn special
Like what
rewards
happened to
based on your
Overwatch,
final
true.
ranking.
But it has a lot of frames. It's very
Etherea's
similar to
PvP
E7.
intensity to the next level. But you mentioned there
So
are
it seems like it took more than one thing for Exos Heroes. They literally just found every game that had one good thing and stole it. So I'm waiting for a guild at E7. What should I work on? Farm, Eulogy for Saint, level up your account. When's this thing finally coming out? We have a beta in 2 weeks, and the full game is like June 5th, I
The
believe.
event runs every Saturday and Sunday, and you can
Wait, what is this?
participate as many
Fearless
times as you
Arena. I
want
wanted to
during
see
that
what this
period.
was.
8 players compete, advancing round by round until a champion emerges.
That's fun as hell, brothers.
Star emblems can be exchanged for rewards in the arena shop.
That's sick. On the
including
weekends, you can go
exclusive
through big
outfits
tournaments.
and chocolate.
That's really
It's
fun.
amazing to see a mini tournament
It's
built
like
right into
playing
the game.
Rocket League
I
again.
can't wait to jump into
These
the
two don't
test
even
and
look
start
interested. I know.
battling
I
other
hate that they
players
have these.
online.
Don't bring it up. I'm
And
going to be
that's
mad
not
about
all.
it. Hold on.
We're
Let me
putting the
F11
finishing
this.
touches on a GVG mode
Wait.
called United Front.
GVG
This
mode.
will launch after the
Oh no.
official release on June 5th.
Guys, how do you
stay tuned
max
to
full
all
screen
our
stuff?
social
Okay,
channels
I
for
got it.
more details.
In
Dude,
our
that's sick.
last
Are you having a good
match,
day? It's
players
okay.
from
I'm
around
trying.
The world competed in the FCI Fusion Cup
That's some good
Invitational.
stuff coming. That
After
was
some
not like
intense
announced
battles,
before.
A champion was
I'm
crowned,
excited.
and players saw the incredible variety of team compositions and strategies that RTA
It has
gameplay
Guild War,
offers.
has RTA, has a
So, after
tournament
the official
RTA
launch,
mode
can we
every
expect More
weekend.
exciting tournament.
Absolutely. Player feedback and the
That wasn't
demand
me.
for competitive play
That's
have
them.
always been a major focus for us. In the future, Etheria will provide a global stage for competitive players. I'm thrilled to announce the Etheria World Summit, the ultimate global tournament for Etheria fans. Let's check out this short trailer.
Ooh. Wait, can I turn up the volume? This game might actually be sick. Hold up. If they do this right, man, and actually balance the game, I'm going to be up on that stage and get ass blasted. This would be awesome. Gotcha eSport would be fun, yeah. Yeah, I know Epic 7 has some competition, which is good because Epic 7 actually has to step up their game. That's why I'm excited for this game. It's going to make this game better and Epic 7 better at the same time. You'll probably be a sponsor for this game before release. I'm already sponsored by them. I'm on every video I make is technically sponsored. But I'm going to play this game anyway. I'm going to give you guys my full opinion. If I think the game's shit, trust me, I will tell you it's shit. I don't care. They're not paying me enough to not say shit if it is shit. Etheria fans, I never heard of this game until you said something about it. There's a big group that's excited for it. I think I decided I will, in fact, be the low rank fodder for this game and play it every day. Throw the row has more energy than the other two.
In-game summit arena rankings across both the final test and the post-launch period.
Oh, brother.
All participants will receive rewards, with the top 3 earning cash prizes. The best
Cash
player
prizes,
will
sign
get
me
the
up.
chance to face a legendary player in a real-time 1v1 duel and earn a direct ticket to the EWS Grand Finals. This debut year marks the beginning of EWS global tiered tournament structure, including open qualifiers, regional finals, and ultimately the EWS Grand Finals. To deliver
You
the
guys
most
are awesome.
competitive
Thank you for hanging out with me
competition,
today. That's so
players were
funny.
selected based on
This
both
robot is more
performance
human
and
than the other
potential.
two.
For detailed rules and upcoming schedule updates,
We're gonna talk them
please
so
stay
bad they're
tuned
never
to
gonna
our
get hired
official
again.
announcements.
But that's just like the 7 World Cup. That's how they do theirs.
How did Chaku suddenly turn into such a cool robot? I didn't expect to see one here.
I will be waiting for your
He is
challenge
more real
at
than them.
EWS.
We're gearing up to launch our first official tournament right after the game's release. Players who compete in Summit Arena during the final test and after the launch will have a chance to qualify. Make sure to follow Etheria's official community for updates, and let's see who emerges as the strongest player.
Me?
That wraps up the first part of our Etheria Direct. A huge thanks to Michael for walking us through so much of the game's content.
And thank you all for tuning in. We can't wait to welcome you
That's
to the
it?
official launch of Etheria.
Yes, Etheria officially launches on June 5th. And
June 5th, there it
pre-registration
is,
now
brothers.
Open on all major game stores.
She finally told
Head
us
over
something
to
that
the
was like
official
exciting.
Etheria website, pick your platform, and pre-register to claim some exclusive rewards. When the game goes
Oh, I have a
live,
pre-register
you can
link.
use
If you guys
the
check my
redeem code
Discord
on
in the
screen to
announcements, I have a
obtain
link. If you
Animal
register through the link, I get
prototype.
nothing,
So
but they
be
might
sure
track
to take
it.
a
And it looks
screenshot
better
and
for me.
save it. Additionally, during the final test phase, players can also use the redeem code to receive Anima prototype. So don't miss out.
That's summons, by the way.
And stick around. Up next is the second part of our preview
Two-parter.
stream, the Super
Ooh,
Link
this is
Conference,
like watching
hosted
Solo Leveling.
by our community manager, Chris. He'll be joined by several content creators and the Etheria director.
I didn't
for
get
an
invited.
in-depth discussion about
Where's the link?
game.
It's in my... Here, I can
Now,
grab it for you
let's hand
guys.
things over to Chris, Etheria's community
Chris didn't
manager.
invite me. Let's see what
See you
Chris
later.
looks like. I'm gonna be pissed at
Goodbye.
him. Remember this face. We don't like this guy because I wasn't invited. Here's a registration link. Want to toss that codes in Discord? I will, yeah. Or, I mean, if you want to throw it in there, I'll make like a section for it. I have to pee. How much time do I have? The margarita went straight through me today. They're going to be open beta? Yeah, it's open
Chris,
beta.
the community manager for Etheria.
They got Vulcan,
I wanna
Sean
give
B,
a
and
big
Zox.
thanks-
Of course, I'm
thanks
not
to Mary
invited.
and Michael for giving us such a
Unbelievable.
detailed introduction to Etheria for our viewers.
Wait, hey,
I'm here with
Chris.
the game director and
I like
3
Vulcan, I
amazing
like
content
Zox.
creators,
I don't know
Zox,
Sean B, but
and Vulcan to discuss some big
I didn't get
topics
invited, so we
you guys
hate
are
this
most
game now.
excited about. Before we start, let's get some introductions, starting with
Does the link
Jack.
help you out? I'm not really sure. I'm sure they track it.
Hello,
So if you guys
Hyperlinkers.
do click
This
on
is
that
Jack,
link and
the
register,
game director of
that
Etheria.
helps.
The whole team have been working on this project for more than 3 years, and we are so excited.
3
we are
years?
about to launch.
They've
So
been
hope
ripping
you
off other
enjoy
games for
tonight's
3
show.
years, boys.
What's up, everyone? I'm Zox. I've been basically, covering.
Zox is
every
a person
single
doing the
beta
Hell
that this
Hades
game has
website.
had, bringing you guys tier
So
lists,
he'll
not
have a
only
bunch
from
of things. The
global,
link to your
but
Discord
also
doesn't
from
work.
the
It's because your
CN
browser.
side. So yeah, I'm just.
But
Really
Zox is
hyped
awesome. I talk to
see,
him
all the things
consistently.
that you guys
He's
are
one
going
of
to
the
be able
very
to
few creators I
experience.
talk to.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean B.
Sean
I've been
B's
making
awesome.
content for turn-based RPG for many years now, and I came across Etheria recently, and I am blown away by how good the game looks, and I'm so excited to try the game out.
Sean B cooked me in the
official
tournament.
launch later this year.
I lost
Hey
to
guys, I'm Vulcan. I've been
the
creating content for
UI of the game.
5 to 7
I got
years
cooked
now.
by it. I
really love
couldn't figure out how to
turn-based
do
games. It's a
anything.
genre I've been really fond of, especially
Their
the
curse on
ones
the website,
where
yeah,
you've
it
got
does.
some competitiveness in it. In the last beta for Etheria, I managed to finish rank 1 in Arena, so it's safe to say I tried pretty hard in that beta, and I've been hanging out for the
Gloating.
release since then, so definitely looking forward
All
to
right,
the
we get
release
it. You're
of the
rank
game.
1. We get it.
Welcome everybody. First,
All
I
of
wanna
us that
get
would have
your
been rank 1 were
thoughts.
too
So
busy.
After watching this new live stream, what stood out to you guys the most, and what are you most curious about? Jack here, I feel like it's the perfect chance to ask.
Well, thanks, Chris. I guess I'll
Yeah,
go
Vulcan's
first.
awesome.
So I've
He
been basically,
actually was in a
like I
call with him
mentioned
the
before,
other day.
covering Etheria since the,
Jubagel?
very beginning.
Maybe. I'd like to see
basically
him
looking
play
for
it.
new character reveals, making videos on.
I could
like,
see Jubagel
anything,
playing it.
Basically, a new unit.
He's hilarious.
And anything that basically is fresh coming into the game. With that being said, I'm actually really curious. Since it's been about 2 months since the beta, and really honestly since we had the test, we've seen a bunch of brand new characters come in that beta. How did the Etheria dev team manage to design and build so many new heroes in such a short time? Could you share a bit of your character design philosophy?
Yeah, sure. Of course, first, thanks,
Scripted.
Dux, for supporting Etheria for the long time. And
Bagel, I like 50-year-old guys.
and you make
Whereas
really
like
great
50-year-old.
content.
Oh, it's not. He's the same age
Back
as
to
I
your
am.
question. So, because we are a strategy
So
turn-based
48.
RPG, so the character is the really a fundamental pillar of our game. So our first goal is to create as much as
Look at all the sets on the right, though. They have 5 sets trying to go on. That's the fun of this game, is you can get super
we put
creative.
A lot of resource and in this aspect.
I'm excited for this beta.
We have
20 new characters, or
we created
even 10,
more
whatever it
than 3
is.
pipelines for
Show
this
some more 3. Oh,
character
lightning's
design.
new.
So from the creative
Scroll down
design
faster.
and the concept design, 3D
That's only
modeling, and
one
the
new
rigging
4-star?
animation of all this stuff. So
Dude, one
there
new
are
4-star?
multiple,
All the rest are
pipelines
5
running.
stars?
So
Scroll
actually,
down, dude.
when you see this new character release, actually there are already several characters already start in working in process. So that's why
Bro,
we
second
can manage
step on you.
to
Hell yeah,
release so
brother.
many characters. And in
When's
future,
the beta?
we
In
will
2
release,
weeks.
more characters that will bring new experience to the game.
Well, thanks, Jack. Vulcan, do you have any questions on this topic?
Hey Jack, first of all, thanks for having us on. I really do appreciate you getting us involved. I've loved the little chat we had beforehand, getting to know you. I'm really excited about what you can bring to this game and to the players as well. Now, obviously, I played pretty hard through the last beta, thoroughly enjoyed myself, and there was already a lot of content.
Yeah, it's
in the
8th through
game,
19th, so it's
from
11
that
days
point
long.
There, but you do
For the
have
beta,
a
then the
bunch of
release
other
is 2 weeks
content
after.
still to come as well that you've released. What's the plan on rolling out all the extra content? Is it all going to be there at launch? Is it going to drip feed in so people aren't overwhelmed? Like, what's the general idea of releasing content and the philosophy around that?
Okay. First, thanks for joining us today, Vulcan. And it's
Jackson's
quite
like the nicest guy
impressive
ever. We don't
you,
hate him. Look how nice he
make,
seems.
In the
I'm
last
joking.
beta, so
We love
it's
this dude.
quite impressive. And back to your question. So actually, we are not blindly to add more features, add more systems that to bring to our game, because that will make
How can you not like this guy?
Easier and
Reverse,
easier.
he's like
But
reverse
because we
Netmarble
are
guy.
a
I like this
strategy,
guy a lot.
Turn-based game, so create more diverse of the builds and the strategy and the different game experience is our goal. So you can see from our game, we divide our system into 3 parts. You have daily challenges that you can grant your resource to.
They should make
upgrade your
reroll like
heroes,
Tribe 9. I don't know
modules
Tribe 9's
and
reroll.
shells. And we have the trial challenges.
Oh, Annie
that
Geckos,
you
that's
can
new.
Have the more difficult
Ember
challenge
Trek,
to
Cyber Shadows
test
is
if
new.
you have,
Infinity Train is new. Champions
good
Call is
enough
new.
build and,
A lot of new stuff.
And there are the third part is events. Events, when we add more new events, it's just to create new experience and with different experience and different gameplay.
That was the
So
last
this is
one.
the basic 3 parts.
Rewards can be
Of
good.
course,
It's
we
all
also
RNG.
have 2 parts is the union, right? The union is the
Unions are guilds.
social part.
Oh,
and
that
you can
looks
play with
cleaner.
other
They changed
players.
that.
And the last part of
When your
course,
game does
is
get to a point,
the
I
one
like
of the
Jack
most
a lot.
Interesting
If he's
part of
head
the
or like
Etheria is the
spearheading this
PvP
game,
part.
that's a
We have
great
this
sign.
Arena, we have RTA,
You can tell just
and
from
you
his
already
like
see
how he
in
carries
this,
himself in this just conversation.
Livestream, we
Very good
introduce
person to be in front of a game.
It's a light tournament, so we just also want players to not only enjoy PvE content but also PvP content. So
Mhm.
these are the basic framework, and I think it's almost the complete framework of our design. So in the future, we just based on this framework, we will introduce more.
Lingua, yeah, you will
how
get
to
it for
say,
free.
The event, the event
7 days, I believe.
systems and the new
7 or
challenges.
14.
So
You get Lingua for
that
free.
being said, so we are ready. So the game framework is ready. So that's why we're about to launch the game. So
He's
I hope
excited. I
everybody is
like this guy.
excited and
Hold
looking
up.
forward to it. Thanks.
This might be the new best
Super
game.
excited. Awesome.
Wow,
We had
there are, like,
Unikim
so
for
many things that you
Smilegate.
mentioned there, especially the PvP part.
Nowhere
where I'm,
close.
like,
I
super
like
excited
Jack-
about, because
Jack
I know
over
we're all
Unikim.
here for that competitiveness in this game, right? But
That's
then
real.
I
It takes
also
like
noticed
2
that
minutes.
beside the
That's
RTA
nice.
part, there's also this thing called the Fearless Arena. Like, what is that? Like, how's that different from the RTA that we have in the game?
Okay, well, this is the weekend tournament thing, which is cool.
We already teased a little bit in
Gear
in
units are going to be
introduction.
stupid and fun.
So,
It's going to take a
you know,
long time to
usually
gear your
a
characters
game,
well in Etheria.
in
I'll
this
tell you right
market
now,
or
it's
in
going to
this
be a
genre, we
grind.
have,
Probably going to be 6
traditional,
months before you feel like you have a really good
arena.
roster.
That means it's
So I get sweat right now? I hope so.
Fight with other players' build, and we get RTA, right? You have real time.
Is it okay to turn the volume? I can't.
You match with another.
I'm
player.
maxed out, boys.
And, usually,
as high as I can go.
This kind of game is also.
I can turn my voice down so you can turn the other thing up.
We have
but it's like it's louder than my
several
voice on my voice meter.
In the beta test, but the thing is, a tournament is very exciting. I think. Well, let's say, Zox and Sean, you had a very interesting match,
E7's
right?
not going in the service. They have competition. They actually have to try in their game now. That's exciting for us E7 players. Our E7 updates are going to get better and better because they're just going to lose everyone to another similar game if they don't.
Exciting esport experience to wider
dude, Frey is so good.
audience, so the players more players can join and experience this.
I lost to a Kloss during the tournament.
Coming out.
We're not going to talk about it.
This, fearless
drafting was cool. The UI
Actually,
sucks.
It's
so when you select a character, it will drag you all the way back to the start of all of your characters. And I selected a character with 3 seconds left. It picked a random character for me, put me back to the start. I tried to select another one, pick another random one when I fought Sean B. The UI sucks. If they don't fix that, I'm gonna be pissed. I have the recording of it. You can see it failing miserably when I tried to do the clicks. I exited out of the game in the tournament because the UI was so bad. I was mid-tournament match. I just closed the game. I didn't even forfeit.
I'm super excited to see it in motion.
What if you
so
just sort instead of scrolling? I don't know if you
insight.
can sort.
Transitioning into the topic
I don't have a chance to try it.
Strategy,
there's no practice.
It's clear
maybe
that
you can. Maybe it'll be better on release, but the UI for RTA sucked ass.
Since you 3 guests here are super experienced with turn-based RPG genre, are there any concerns you have about Etheria or anything you're particularly curious about?
Concerns? UI and RTA.
Right now. Right here.
It's on mobile, yeah.
So
It's mobile
me,
and PC. That's a PC client.
Talk for a little bit on this one because this is something that I'm really passionate about, and I think with Etheria, between the module and shell system, it's got something
shell
very
system needs
unique
reworked.
that we haven't really seen before in these types of
Debuffs
games.
are pointless this game with the shell
There's
system.
2 big things. First of all, a shell for me when I jumped into the game, it sort of replaced what you look at in some other games as the
artifacts,
weapon, which I always hate summoning weapons on a banner. I just
he's talking about Star Rail the other games, but Epic 7 it's like similar to an artifact.
In this game, the shells, which once again, they're actually really cool, like pet type things, but they fill that role of a weapon from other games. They're farmable. So
Isn't Deity more experienced player in turn-based? Probably than these. Well, maybe not Sean B, but Vulcan
and your shells
Zox probably
have
but
different
Zox
sets
has been like part of their
reaching
group for a
so
long
many
time.
of these sets give you set bonuses,
Maybe I'll eventually get on here. If not, I'll
really
just
cool
shit talk
way
them
to
inside.
integrate, getting different set
I love all the
effects,
creators
where
on
normally
here,
in
but
the
it's
game
just
like
funny.
have 2 of these pieces, have 4 of these pieces, whatever it is. So I thought that's really interesting. The module system with the shells combined with
I'm just jealous
more
I didn't get invited.
customization than I've ever seen before. With you've got 3 slots of your modules that can all have the
27
same stats.
total
So you can have like 3
stats you can put in. As you see, you have like speed is 12, strive is 8, swift is 6. But you have 27 total you can work with. Your pets can have 9, your gear can have a total of whatever the difference, 18.
I just want to hear from you, like,
it's really cool.
Why you went with that path and what was the philosophy behind it?
Oh, I thought that was the 6-piece set was 35 speed. I thought I have a heart attack and rebounds gear.
Also, this design, this gear system, and we call it matrix.
I'd be excited too if I was opening a legal scene and
matrix,
catch games to make bank
you put
yesterday.
shell and the module together to.
But he's not the like full owner. He's like the
have a fully built, of course,
person
with your,
trying to
your
make the
enemies,
game
your
work.
Character. So I think this whole system is one of our.
Zox was first guy I heard talk about the game. Yeah, he got in. He's like
game.
a
Because
community manager
this,
for them at this point. I don't know.
This design, we have 3 or 4 other solutions or approach, but we are still think it's not there. And of course, we can reference other games. There are a lot of games on the market which can just take one we think are good, okay enough, and we just take it and do a little bit adjustment. But
he just literally said we just stole everything from every other game and tried to make it better.
It's not right.
I love this guy.
It's just
clip that. We need that little segment. He literally just said they stole everything from every other game and made it better.
We also found the build is quite limited. You go after you play a while, it's
actual comedy. I love this guy.
You can only follow this kind of ways. So we think about how could we improve this thing, because we back
Is
to
he gonna
our
get in
goal.
trouble
Our
for
goal is
saying
to
this?
want to create
Good for him, since this side is dead,
diverse
basically. Yeah, I
and,
know.
so
This
rich
guy's funny.
combinations or builds of this strategy. The player, even the play style of the players, they can choose their own way. So
yeah, I would like to play debuffs in your game,
when
make
we
more
introduce
strippers,
this
and get rid of the
matrix
stupid
with
pet that cleanses.
shells
Please.
and the modules,
He's honest, I know.
think
That's a good
find
sign for us
solution.
if we're gonna play
You
this
can
game.
say if in the end game we have more than 50 animals, we have more than 20 types of modules, and we have
20
more
different
than
gear sets.
20 I would say shells. With
Yeah,
this
20
combination,
pets.
of course
They say 20 pets,
you
but
may think a little bit
half of them are usable.
complicated for beginners, but when we design a game, we will
Thank goodness
design
I'm making
for
a new
the
player
end
guide.
game, and we will introduce these systems one by one.
That's the best way to do it if it works.
to the
Exactly. Try
players,
to improve
and
on
they will
each
get
old
familiar
system.
with it and
And they've given them enough
learn
years of
it,
success.
and,
Epic 7's around
with a
6
learning
years,
curve,
7 years.
and in the
Some
end,
is worth
we hope
11
in
years.
the end everybody get familiar
It's time
with
someone
this,
stole
and
their
they
stuff.
can have more choice and more diverse of the builds, then make the game really fun, not only in PvE but also in PvP, especially also in the real-time arena, so RTA. And then we can have.
He called it RTA.
Really interesting
Is that
matches.
is it
So
what it's
that's
called
our
in here?
goal.
Yeah,
I think it's just live
honestly,
arena in here. I don't
have
think it's
something that I
actually
wanna
technically RTA.
back off of, because we are obviously talking about like relics and
But that
cores,
means he knows what he's talking
and
about.
I think that kind of like leads into
So wait,
like,
dude, if already all right, right
the
there.
idea that this is a really deep progression system, and I guess that kind of was like
New
one of
player
the
guide. Do you
things
have
I
any
was wondering
experience
was,
with making
How
guides?
exactly were you guys going to approach basically trying to
I've
make
never made a
balance
guide.
or maintain
No idea what I'm doing.
You know, basically the balance between character variety and the strategic diversity.
Similar in terms
in
of
combat.
gameplay, is similar to
Because I
E7. It's
think
more
one
like
of the
Honkai
things
Star
with a lot
Rail
of
with
PvP
Epic Sun
games is
mechanics.
that, especially
It looks
when
like
you,
Honkai
I guess,
Star
have
Rail.
both PvP and PvE.
Well, they don't
but
have the
seeing that
super
we're kind of
15%.
leaning more
I
towards
don't
the
think they
PvP
do.
Side, like that's something that you really want.
I've been trying to test it in my debuffs.
Like
So
player
some
interest, but
skills.
also, like what matters to that specific.
I'll go
type
over
of
in a
game
second.
mode. And I guess kind of a double like or stat
Most
question there. How
gacha
do you
games
also,
have skills
plan
that have
to
an
add future
85%
characters?
chance
Like, is
to
it going
land.
to
They're
be
really
according
good
to
skills.
that
If they're
character
too
that's
strong,
currently
they will put it at
destroying
85,
meta
which
right
means there's
now,
always a
or is it
15% chance the
just
skill won't
something
even
just
prop.
completely fresh
Epic
that
7
creates
does
its
it
own
differently,
meta?
and they make it to where there's an
And
innate
I think the
15%,
last
and
part I
almost
wanna
all
add to that
skills have
also is
100%.
how often can players
There are
actually
some that are
expect new
exceptions,
characters
but
added
that
as
is the
well?
way Epic 7 balances their game.
Okay.
Which is
yeah,
it's the
a
same
really
as other
challenging
games, but people just
question,
want to
and,
complain.
it's a challenging task for us
But
because
not having any characters
balancing
100% is
crucial
really
in
crappy.
this kind
That's
of
where
game.
Epic 7 messed
If
up.
you lose
They should have had some
balancing,
characters
and
that
then
had
you lose,
defense break
how to
without
say,
being able to be
the
resisted.
diverse
And,
of the builds.
but
And then the
most
player
games
will
have
the
85%
similar
on
play
the
style.
characters with
They will
like super
find
good
the
debuffing skills.
jack of all trades
to balance
heroes,
it
or
out.
they will find
So
the
15%
best
exists in
team
other
sets,
games, just in
and
a
then
different
they
way.
will break down all these systems. Or if you see in the arena, everybody selects the same hero, it will be super boring, right?
Mhm.
So that's there are two goals. So when we design a new character, we just want to have, for each character we want to have its own place. So
Dude, this
place
guy's
means
adorable.
Some character may be more suitable for PvE content, or even specific bosses, like it's single target, some is more stronger in AoE like that. But the thing is, we have more than 50, even in the future we have nearly 100 characters. We hope each character has its own position. That's important. It cannot be replaced.
It sounds like I'm
by
talking to
another
an
one,
actual
and
RTA
then
player.
It has its own position, then
It's very
useful
weird
in
to hear
this
someone
whole-
actually
whole-
going
whole
in.
system. But the
Japanese?
thing
I
is,
don't think so. I think it's Chinese.
We also have to,
I don't know.
when we
It's a
want
Chinese-based
to
game.
make sure it's balanced in PvE, that's easy because we have all these systems, and PvE is.
It sounds like he's an actual gacha game player.
Difficulty is
Came
set.
from Epic
It's
7,
not,
did he?
Always changing.
Jack
so
did?
we can use our tools
is awesome.
to test all these characters. If it's OP, or it can. If it's
He's using terms like OP and things like that?
Too OP in multiple systems. It's easy to handle, but when
This
we're
is
back to
awesome.
PvP, it's a little
I don't
bit
know if you guys
challenging
understand
because
how
when we
exciting
go
that is to hear someone
we
who
just
plays
mentioned
the
before, we
game
have so
is
many
actually
different kind
excited
of builds
like
and possibilities.
head of it.
So that's why we need some tools. We had an AI-driven testing tool.
Is there an
and,
English
when we
voiceover?
design a new character,
No, that's
we will
him
put
talking.
in these tools, and then
English
we
just
will
isn't his first
ultimately
language.
run thousands of games with no, millions.
You can see his lips moving. It's him saying
combinations
What's
and
up,
fight
Mark?
each other, and then they will summarize some reports.
Oh, you mean
and
in-game
our
English
designer
voices?
will check
I'm not
this
sure.
report regularly.
Maybe.
And
Yeah, you mean
see
in-game.
if the
I'm
new
not sure.
character is OP
Yeah,
or not.
I realized it a
And
little
then,
bit later.
Of course, we will also based on our own experience. All these designers, they have to play themselves, and we internally actually we play all the days, and to not only trust only the data, but also the feelings when you play and play with each other and play with the PvE content. So we in summarize, we just want to put so many energy on that. We just make sure it's really
passionate.
balanced.
You can
and,
tell he is.
Of course, we hope
He's very excited to
back
be
to
part
our
of this
goal. We
game.
want to keep this builds and the gameplay. It's really diverse and means more strategy thinking and possibilities. Yeah. Hope I answered your question. Yeah.
I'm very glad to hear that there are tools behind the scene to allow the dev to play the game, to test with so many combinations to keep the character balanced. But with that amount of game content and also
And download
in the
when you
future,
when it
we're
comes out, I
releasing so
appreciate
many
it.
new characters
I
all
don't
the
know
time.
if I'll have a link.
How do you make
I have,
sure
like, the
that all these
pre-register
characters
link.
will stay relevant throughout the time? Because in game like this, we know that newer character gets stronger and stronger and
You
stronger.
have to do
while
new
old
character get stronger.
characters
It's the only way
stay
the game
irrelevant.
survives.
So is there a plan for
You have to have
balance
power creep.
patches or just adjustment to the character to allow them to stay relevant in the future?
Yeah. I think what you mentioned, it's the general market is doing, right? So we see a lot of games when they release a new character,
Exactly. Balancing PvP gacha is hard because you have to continue to make money, keep the game alive. I mean, you have to release stronger characters and slowly phase out old characters. It's just part of it.
We understand.
Your characters
But,
will eventually become
we
weaker.
think a little bit different because
here.
in our system we are not only PvE game. We have PvP. If we do this way, it's really hard. It's a really huge pressure for the players. They have to purchase, they have to chase the new characters every single time. I think even we are players, we play other games. It's a huge pressure for us. So we think it's what is better with is we create a cycle. It's a cycle means it's a counter cycle with different builds. So it can't say, oh, this build it's the best and you must have. You can choose your own play style. Like we said, if you want to play really tanky, you don't need to chase the speed, right? You don't have to the first speed, and even there's a first high speed hero.
This person played Epic 7. I'm telling you, or Summer's War.
You just need more HP and even like that. And another thing is
he understands this better than any
want
person I've ever seen that work for a game.
SSR or feature banner heroes is the most powerful. You can see from the last betas, a lot of SRs, even in these tournaments, a lot of SRs are very useful, I would say, with some characters, of course. When they create a build, even some SRs are the key roles for this build. So in this way, we want to get less pressures for players. They are easy to create a build they
you
want.
have to.
They can even,
the build isn't going to save a character from falling out of meta.
PvE content,
that's not going to change it. That's the only thing I disagree with anything you've said. You're not going to... If you adjust the build, it means they're going to be usable in less situations. They won't be as meta, but they'll still be able to be playable. That's part of gacha games, PvP cycles. He's trying to do something that isn't possible.
I think that's our design.
Or explain something.
So
it won't work, but just go with the similar cycle. Your games will be fine.
The unbalance of the new heroes. But of course, bring new heroes is always our goal. As I said, we want to just the new hero or new characters. It's just new experience or new builds. It's not that.
That's not possible. You can't have every character in a game meta at the same time.
That's our way.
You have to go through meta cycles, which will fluctuate old characters and new characters into being playable.
Here is
that's just
the idea of the cycle that you talked about. You know, with every animus having like a different position in the meta. I feel
They're
like
trying to
see, like,
little bit
evolving meta where people are like practicing different strategies.
That's the only thing I've disagreed with this whole time.
We'll find out that one little strategy works on this character.
Power creep
super
has
great,
to happen.
And it shifts everything, and then a new character comes out.
And power creep doesn't mean one thing's stronger. It means it cycles out other characters and creates a new meta. So that power creep might not be the strongest character, but it will shift to where old characters cannot be used in the same capacity. But those old characters could come back a month later when a new character comes out and shifts them out of back.
So playing off of that, let's address the question that many players are most concerned about. All of you guys have played many gacha games, so what frustrates you the most?
I'll kick it off. So with this one, and I'm going to reference the knowledge I have from the beta because
what is he trying? Oh yeah. Oh, everything he said was great. I'm very happy with Jack.
I mentioned earlier, I hate weapon banners. They're not in the game. Fantastic. Let's go farm that stuff. That is perfect for me. But with the 50-50, I noticed that when we have, I thought it was a very interesting system. When we have the rate up banners,
he's gonna say reroll. No, Vulcan's made 9,000 reroll guides. He's made so much money off making reroll guides for random games. I'm pretty sure. Or am I thinking the other guy would start the name B?
I believe it was around 100.
Pretty sure Vulcan's made reroll guides.
Get a, what do we want to call it, 5-star SSR? I can't remember the actual terminology, I apologize. But if you get the high rarity character, there's no 50-50. You get that character that is on the banner, that is it. Whether you beat the pity or not, so you can do a 10 pull, you get lucky.
Vulcan's in love with rerolls, that's what I thought.
That is a fantastic system. And I absolutely love
Wait,
that.
didn't he re-roll in Tribe 9 for like a week?
Pain points for a lot of
Pretty
people.
sure that was him.
At least if you're planning out,
It's
you know,
fun.
okay, this is exactly
When he makes beginner guides for half the games that come out of the market, yeah. Does he make beginner guides?
But the other thing that we had was
Too?
even
I
the
don't
rate
know.
up banner
I used to watch
characters
him a lot.
in the beta were in the standard banner.
Sorry for bothering you about
Which
another
the
game. I'm
standard
obsessed with
banner
your
has
episode
a
guide. You know, in part 5, it's uploaded. I just have to public it right after this is over.
Going for, so that's the trade-off there.
It will be up shortly.
The one question that I had from that beta, because you know sometimes in beta you're only getting
Robert himself
one
re-rolling
character,
then
so
quit.
it's not a new release, is when a new character
Oh, the gacha
releases,
system there? It seems
how long
good. There's
before
no
they go into the
50-50s.
standard banner,
Similarity
not
7
just
summoning
their
character,
rate
you're
up
getting
banner?
the character.
Okay, so because we are still a gacha game, gacha is one of the also interesting and exciting part for this kind of, because you always got how to say, there's exciting and there's hoping really want the characters you really want. So we are players. When we do this, we are not just as developers, because when you are developers, just think of business, the KPIs.
Talk about rates, is it good? I don't remember. I could pull up the game.
Most of our developers,
I have a dev account for it right now.
Huge fan of this genre of turn-based games and
I could let you know after stream. I'm not supposed to pull it up on stream.
This kind of stuff.
I can make YouTube videos for it, but
crucial part because it's talk about monetization, right? We are
I think it's
a
2.5
business company. We have to make sure this game can run
pretty sure
continuously, and we can then the revenue we generate can support our future development. But again, back to our player experience,
they need to sell skins. If they sell skins,
we still frustrated when we pull in some other games when you get this 50-50. So like you said, so that's
you can't make enough money off just banners alone over time.
Decide to totally
especially if the game falls down. 2.5. I don't know if it's 2.5. I'll look after.
Banner,
can I open it right now? I'm gonna crash my stream. I'll tell you guys in Discord. There's a Etheria group or channel in Discord.
And back
I
to
can
your question,
like take pictures and show you in there.
Introduced,
wait, I missed that. Were there new 3 stars?
From the very beginning.
That's what my dev account looks like though, with all the resources at the top.
Banner,
I get to test stuff out.
Already in the standard banner, so there you don't have to wait.
That looks clean. Wait, that banner looks sick.
How to say, worry about when this feature.
Why wasn't ML5 on general banner though? The transcendence symbol.
You will need to wait 6 months or 3 months like that. No, this won't happen in Etheria. So at the very beginning, you can pull up these characters, and it's in standard banner, including light and dark characters.
Okay, so it's like Covenant Summon on Epic 7.
Including.
You can get ML5s and Covenant banner. This game's following 7 dude system. I'm telling you, they're taking the best thing from every game and trying to see if they can make it work. They need a revenue system though, because just pulling characters isn't gonna make them enough money. They need to sell skins.
Yeah, love it.
They have a cap on their energy refreshing too, which lowers the overall amount of money people spend.
And I think I also noticed that when I was playing the beta, I think the cost of summon, I felt it was a bit lower than usual. Is that a thing in this game?
It's because it's the beta and they gave us some new resources.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So back to these things. So what we think, another thing is, it's just about 50-50. It's just the how to say, to what you say. It's a setting. It's a design. But actually, the thing is behind that is it's how you're pricing your game. So we generally think it's just in this market it's just too expensive. as
It
a player,
is?
as ourselves, when we play this game, it's too expensive. You need, you have 50-50.
Holy fuck.
Then you have this duplicate system, right? You need
Sean
to
B's
pull
shitting himself
5 or
too.
6 times to get a full
Someone
capture.
said it.
So this you can see in Etheria.
No
we
way.
don't change this.
You're telling me $700, $700 ML5
It's
F7
behind
characters?
this, it's just we think it's just too expensive. So we did several things to reduce the cost of the players to make this game play affordable. So
Oh
one
my
thing
God.
you see is we remove the 50-50 system. Another thing is we put this high rarity, even the featured characters into this standard banner. We let these free-to-play players can easily get them by lucky and or by hard working to collect more these free resources. And another thing is we reduce the price. So I think it's a standard price is 160 gems or crystals or any other how to say in other games, but we reduced it to 100. That's already a huge discount. So
Cheaper than 87.
in one pool, you only need 100 crystals in our game. And
The other ones are, he says 160 because he had the 50-50
we
chance.
we
So
had
your
a
average is
lot
going to
of
be
systems
120 per
also
character.
give, quite a lot of free
120 per character. So you're
pools,
saving 20 on
free,
every gacha.
we got animals,
per pity.
prototypes, and
From the 70 system.
crystals. So the thing is, we just want to be more free-to-play friendly. We hope a lot of players, if you love our game, you can support us, of course, then we can.
This guy might be the
create
coolest
more,
person of all time.
Content for you.
Jack is the
But,
homie.
we also, in general, there are the free-to-play players are even larger audience base. So we know that, and so we want to.
Are you cheating better than Spygate?
True.
True.
Our game, so we want these players to have a better experience. So we made these several changes. So
Sell skins.
that's what we think about.
I don't think this game will
gacha in
survive.
general,
We'll
or the
see.
price,
I
the
also
price
thought the
in
same
general.
thing before.
And if I can, I just wanted to zoom in on one thing there, which was the light and dark units.
It's gonna
are also in
off the last beta. I
like,
said it
you
won't
have
survive past 2 months at a high
weight up
player
banner
count.
for normal elements.
It will
and then
have
light
a
dark, and
extreme
then
start
dark
and
units.
then taper
And
off
then you also
unbelievably
have a
fast.
standard banner
I'm
for
gonna
the
try
normal
it
elements
and give it
then
a
the light
go,
dark as
but
well. But you can
we'll see how
still
this
get
next
those
beta
light
is.
dark units from the
I have hope.
standard element standard banner, which I couldn't believe it when I got my Lily in the beta from that banner, because that's a massive thing. Like, you don't see that with light dark units typically in these style of games. And on top of that, like, the fact for those playing at home, like, this is gonna be my strategy as I'm known as the free-to-play sweat lord. When you're getting into the game, and I love that every character goes straight into the standard banner, and so if you're starting even a bit later, but even
Whales will
at
get bored
launch,
and leave, exactly.
you've got those
You
cheaper
can't farm
summons on
infinite. There's only so much you can do per day. That's the issue. If you want to super grind this game, you really can't. That was my initial issue during the beta that I saw coming. The beta you can play 24/7.
Roster and then start targeting new characters as they come out, and you can do that because of the system of everyone going straight in.
But the PvP,
even if you start a bit
I
later,
don't know if there's
you
enough
still have that
playstyles to
option
make it
to
fun.
get a really good roster of characters.
If you watch any of the
from
tournaments,
just
they
using that
are
standard banner. So I think
borderline
the play up
snooze
between
fest
standard and the rate up is a really,
so far.
really strong thing, even for the longevity of new.
But I have
coming in.
after hearing Jack, I'm very optimistic that they will focus on balancing it to make it as fun as possible for multiple playstyles.
Very
because it was just all tanked down. HP scaling damage shows this game are
dupes
nonsense.
right? Duplicates. So it's right. You only need one, and the 5 is different. You need 5. It's 5 times expensive, more expensive, right? So when you get 1, you get unlock the full mechanics. You only need the in-game free upgrade resource to upgrade the skills, and but the mechanics of the skills, it's already there. You only get 1, it's enough. I think that's.
But Dylan, I am the same way. I don't see why
we hope it
there aren't
will
cheap
create
packs.
a better experience for players in general.
Yeah, definitely. I think that is a pain point for a lot of players in gacha games, especially recently, where it's like, oh, if you want to like this, you can get this character, but if you want to play them the way they were intended to be played, you need to actually get 3 copies of them and their weapon, and it's just not feasible.
That's why Big 7 was always the best before that.
Stream when I played Etheria,
you don't have to worry about
it.
it.
Like, no way. These are just very simple stat increases. So there is a benefit to it, but it's not like a benefit that changes the gameplay that you're going to experience with that character. Which
duplicates are way stronger than the lighting on, by the way.
I'm sorry, but I'm just on a rant here, so I'm going to keep going. The other thing that you mentioned was one one of the biggest things is the no more leveling up fodder.
Okay, so referring to Star Rail with the, that's why I was saying Epic 7 doesn't have the, you have to summon their banner and dupes for them to work.
Often in these style of games, half the time you spend
this game, the dupes are stronger in Epic 7s.
Level up that fodder, which has its purpose,
so,
but it's
or imprint system, whatever you want to call it.
Whereas in Etheria,
but not as strong as Honkai Star Rail.
Materials to keep upgrading your characters are given through events, in-game systems, the quote-unquote tower mode, all that sort of stuff. That's where you can get all those things, and it came at a pretty decent rate. You can also somewhat farm them in the experience stage if you want to as well, and then use them to fuse up as well. So there is that option if you're really desperate to get a few up. But in general, the income felt pretty
is there
good
50-50? It's guaranteed.
And it just means that when you're actually spending your stamina in-game, it's always going to be something exciting. Either you're going for modules or you're going for shells. And for me, when I play these style of gacha games, that's almost as fun as summoning a character, is seeing if I got that, that god tier piece of gear with the 4 optimal substats, and stuff like that. So I think it just makes the general daily gameplay a lot more exciting because...
I'll tell you right now, you're going to log in 3 days in a row, farm Doki Doki, trying to get some speed set pieces. They're all going to be dog shit, and you're going to be sad.
Yeah.
Considering you can only farm a small amount. That is a cap.
Because I think
there's no exciting thing about that.
The duplex system,
you're gonna open it, start your farm, close the game.
You don't have to have.
You might get one good piece every 4 days. You'll get usable stuff.
This kind of setting is actually from the community.
I farmed a lot on the on the dev account.
Times to times.
You don't get good pieces very often.
You shouldn't do this.
Just like E7.
Because a lot of people are talking about this. We think we really take it serious, and it's really the painful.
Oh, you're calling out Honkai Star Rail on everything, dupe gear, yeah.
So as a game release in 2025,
but Honkai Star Rail is not PvP gacha.
I think
completely different.
We want to create just a better experience.
When I play Star Rail or Genshin, it's because I don't want to fight other players.
And we think it's, even for ourselves, it's much easier because we also play that. It's really a long time just leveling up these other characters. It's not.
The PvE is hard in this game though, which I'm super excited for.
So we hope.
Logan doesn't play any game long enough. Honkai Star Rail is the only game I know he played actively. Did he play consistently?
Us for the long time, and we hope in the future when we release, you support us and give us feedbacks. We have our.
That's why they've done like Etheria. It's done like 6 betas or something, because they're trying to make the best game possible, which is really exciting.
Take your suggestions seriously, and we hope to improve the game together.
I love Jack.
I think a lot of this stuff just makes this a great experience for new players. Like as we talked about, like when you're introducing a game to your friends that you're already like a year or two deep in, and like you're like, oh, they don't have all the characters, they can't do anything. I just think it's going to be a great opportunity to build a long-lasting like core community, both of free players and paid players. And for competitiveness,
they need to add a couple more PvE game modes that are co-op. That'd be fantastic.
That's the key highlight here, and just having a core community that we can build and grow like that is going to be huge for this game, and I'm super excited. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much.
Is that it?
We really appreciate your time. There's
Part 5 guide coming in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Jack, for being so transparent about everything. We're all super excited. So just letting y'all know, Etheria will launch officially.
I watch you guys follow Australian. I like Vulcan. I like him and everything he does. I do not agree with what he just said. I farmed my ass off for 7 days on the beta. I got like 3 pieces of gear in 7 days, farming a lot that I would actually use.
Some codes on top of that when you register, so there's a lot waiting for you guys.
But this part of the thing was infinitely better than the robots they hired for the first part.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. It was really fun talking with you guys.
See you in Etheria. See you.
The game's pretty sick. I am hyped for it. This beta is gonna be really fun. Is that it? Is that the whole stream? I believe that's the whole stream. Wait, oh, we got Vegas map video. You guys want to watch some gambling with me? That's my guy right there. All right, looks like the stream's over. What's the chat saying? When is final test? Final test is on May 8th. 2 weeks. I'm reading their chat. Livestream. Focus on telling story with a small percentage of combat. It's very different from this game. It offers both density. Literally what I was saying. That's so funny. Still better in HSR. Just like in E7 to farm everything properly and fast, you need to build a lot of teams. Yeah, it's very similar to E7, guys. I love the way the game treats pools and dudes on sports game 100%. I played HSR without PvP, I see no point. Use shadow prints. All right, let's not watch a Vegas match video. All right, what all videos we got? We got Vegas match. We got how to use the 2025 recession to get rich. I have 1, 2, 3 gambling videos of mine. 12 videos. So funny. Let's launch live stream much better. What was launch live stream? Was it right now? The anniversary event for E7 is really good for new players only. Yeah, it's a new player event. It's not for old players. All right, guys, that's it. I just wanted to check out the thingy here. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited about Jack being part of their team. I did not know Jack or anything about him, so the fact that he is, you can tell he actually probably plays these games. If he doesn't play, he has such deep knowledge from working with different communities about PvP gachas. That's huge. So the beta is May 8th. I have a link that you can pre-register for. I don't know if it supports me or not. But it's in the Discord announcements if you guys are looking for it. And then otherwise, you can just go to the website. I'm not worried about getting X amount of clicks on it. And I don't get like anything per click. So I will be playing it. I don't have anything else for this. I'm just going to go out and wrap up the stream. I have to pee really bad. Probably 3 to 4 months of playing. Yeah. I could, right now, my current thought process is it has 2 months. As a 2-month exciting life cycle, and then it falls off into like a middle tier game, maybe slightly bigger than Epic 7. That's where I think it'll sit for a while, and then it's just going to depend on what other games come out. But I think it'll be successful enough. Like Epic 7 was able to make it through X amount of years without being that big of a game. And I think Etheria has that potential because Etheria is actually working with content creators. Like I said, I'm going to be like doing a bunch of videos over the game, at least at the start, as long as I'm still enjoying it, because they're sponsoring me for it. So I get to play the game that I want to play, have some fun, and then get paid on top of that. That's what Epic 7 never did for people, and I think that's going to make a lot of content creators end up giving Etheria Restart a chance long enough to where they're addicted to it. And Ethereum Restart may overtake E7 in the long run because they're actually willing to do things the right way. Yeah, I'd probably start fresh, yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys are having fun. Just debating since I got lucky with Heroes and MLs on the account. Oh, wait, Spongy on what? Spongy, I want to play the game again. I'm returning players. Should I continue to just make fresh account again? It's up to you. Fresh accounts are super fun, but it just depends on where your schedule is packed with Raid Etheria and E7. Yeah, you guys wonder why I'm so tired and I went and tried to have fun for a day. 24 hours, basically, not including sleep. And I'm so far behind. I'll be live in the morning. I will stream E7 in the morning. But part 5 of the guide is going live right now. If any of you guys are willing to go leave a like and a comment on it, I'm going to send it over in just a second. Here's part 5 of the guide. What is up, guys? It is Mature Deity. That is so loud. What is up, guys? But yeah, if any of you guys are willing to go check that out, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I will see you all in the morning. Have a good night.